One of the people's favorite emojis out there is the one that goes like this. Well, that's where we are now with this whole funding battle after the president called over leaders of Congress, Republican side, to a meeting at the White House in which he basically told them that he needed to have something about border security in the bill or he certainly wasn't going to sign it. The president, in a statement from Sarah Sanders, saying, quote, President Trump just met with Republican members of the House. Not surprisingly, they all feel strongly about border security, stopping the flow of drugs, stopping human trafficking, and stopping terrorism. We protect nations all over the world, but Democrats are unwilling to protect our nation. We urgently need funding for border security, and that includes a wall. When the Speaker of the House, whose last day is supposed to be today, walked out of the White House, it was clear that the president dug in his heels and said, I want something more than what the Senate gave me last night. Listen here.
So what we're going to do is go back to the House and work with our members. We want to keep the government open, but we also want to see an agreement that protects the border. We have very serious concerns about securing our border. So the president said he will not sign this bill. So we're going to go back and work on adding border security to this, also keeping the government open because we do want to see an agreement.
Just for the record, here are the 12 members of Congress on the Republican side who were in the meeting. It was the Speaker, Paul Ryan, Kevin McCarthy, the incoming minority leader, Steve Scalise, Liz Cheney, Mo Brooks of Alabama, Jim Jordan. Additionally, Mark Meadows, Paul Mitchell, Chris Gibson, Mark Walker, Barry Loudermilk, and Ann Wagner all there as well. But the real question now, Dana, is I'm not sure what they do because the Senate's left town, and if they pass a measure that's got funding for border security in it, there's nobody from the Senate to take a look at it. The president will be speaking at 2:30. We do know that, so he'll probably have something to say about this. It's also interesting to note, too, that the president has kind of stopped talking about a, quote, wall and is now talking about a steel slat barrier, which maybe Democrats may find more palatable. I doubt it, but he's talking about it in different terms.
Well, he's giving them some options. I did have one question for you, which is that why didn't the president say anything before the Senate voted on the bill that now he doesn't like?
You know, I was talking to White House officials yesterday afternoon when the idea of the CR was floating around the Senate, and I said, so are you're going to eat the CR and sign it? And the consensus seemed to be, yeah, the president would, reluctantly sign it. But then the president woke up this morning and clearly was of a different mind than what his aides told me yesterday. So he wants this funding for border security. What he can't get out of Congress, he's going to try to get out of existing appropriations. So this tale has yet to be told in full. And like many things around here at the White House, it's going to be a doozy.